balbacqua.
Oh.
So this
Balbacqua.
beef balbacqua, this is going to turn around and kill me. This has so much cholesterol in it. This is, oh my god, I have to laugh. All the ladies here, all the ladies, utang. So all the ladies and all the guys want me to turn around and die. There we go. So this isn't meat free today, guys. This is because of the video. So I'm here in Agdal Market. What is your name? I come down to see this woman because this woman always gives me this. Chicken. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna have something to eat and then I'm gonna do the video. I'm eating my soup, and as I said earlier, visas. Okay, so on the top of my on my YouTube channel, on the top there is the banner. On the right hand side there is a Philippine flag. If you click on that Philippine flag, it will turn around and tell you all the new Philippine visa categories. Okay. But what I know and what I'm looking at, as I'm here having my DAVAO, is that if you're wanting to travel to the Philippines now, there are certain things that you need to have, that you need to apply for before you come here. Okay, so one of those you'll see on the website is a CIF application. You need to complete that because it's a medical declaration, and you need to turn around and complete that. When you go on the web page, it's on the top right hand side, it's in red. Click on it, you open it up, you put all your personal details into that, okay, and you complete that. On the left hand side, on the top of their banner, there is visa for tourist. It's not called tourist anymore, it's called business, traveller and health. Now, if you turn around and you fill out the business part of it, you can come here and you can do business. Okay. When you're here, if you turn around and say you are a traveller, you need to complete your name, address, passport number, and print off the traveller pass before you arrive at Manila or Cebu Airport. When you arrive, you get 30 days free in the Philippines. Okay? You get 30 days free. After that, you can go to the BI and you can apply for an extension. Now, when you apply for that extension, you get given another document that you need to complete about your financial stability while you're here. Could be cash, debit card or credit card, but whatever you need to do, you need to use that to pay the BI for your extension. What I don't know is what is the cost. I don't know that, so I can't help you on that one because I haven't gone down that route that far. These changes have only just come out. They've been out for about 3 to 4 weeks, and it comes under the heading of Philippine visa. So there are your 3 headings, and I've explained this before. Now they're actually putting detail behind what you need to turn around and do. There are rules and regulations that are below your traveller visa, it turns around and says you're not allowed to be involved in firearms, and you're not allowed to be working. Okay, so if you're traveling here for YouTube, that's prohibited. You're not allowed to do that. So what that means, if you're caught, you get put on the blacklist. The blacklist means you can never travel to the Philippines again because you are totally banned. You have to put it under business because it is a business. And you have to turn around and fill out a BIR tax number, because the tax people in the Philippines are taxing YouTubers. But anyway, that's digressing. So your visa on Philippine visas, and if you click on the top of my tab, it's there. I put it there last night. It's working, it's open. All of the areas are there. So 13A, it's got 9 sections under the 13 category about people that have been on holiday outside the Philippines and they've had a baby and they've come back. There's about youngsters under the age of 18, what they need. There's also a part about coming here for medical, having medical work done here. You need to apply for a medical visa, and you need to turn around, and all the categories sit there, turn around and say, you need your passport 6 months or 12 months longer than the stay you're going to be here. You need to apply for an ETA. Each area has a zone on the visa website, like DAVAO. It takes you to ETA, which is like the American ESTA. You apply online to get a travel permit to arrive in the Philippines. When you arrive at the airport, if you don't have it, you need the ETA. Okay, there are only 2 countries in the world that don't need ETA: Brazil and Israel, and I don't know the reason behind that. Philippine visas, and it gives you a list of all the countries and what their requirements are before you come here. So for me, coming from the UK, I need a passport that's going to be longer than 6 months, preferably 12 months for my stay that I'm going to arrive in. If it's less than that and you go to the BI at the airport, they won't allow you in, because they will be checking everybody for the ETA when you arrive, or the medical certification, and there is also a COVID vaccination requirement that you have a card or you've been vaccinated and tested and checked, and that is the first banner that comes up on the website. So have a look at it, read it, because it has changed. I've not seen any announcement in the Manila Bulletin, and I've been looking at it for the last 3-4 weeks. So we're at day 25 in September. They said it was going to come in. It has crept in. It is in. There are these new rules and visa rules to get into the Philippines. There is a whole section under S, which is SRV. There is SINV, SVVV. Read them, have a look at them, and you might fall under one of those categories. But the top 3 categories are business, travel, and medical health. And you come under one of those 3, and you need to complete. Looking for me, passport, I need the CIF on the top right hand side to be completed. I need the ETA completed. It might not be operational, but it needs to be completed. I need to put in my passport number. I need to have 2 ID photographs on there. I need to turn around and say how I'm going to support myself here. I'm going to have an onward ticket from the Philippines on to another destination. Okay, and there are some places where you can You can buy a ticket that comes into the Philippines and then logs you in that you're going to have a ticket. My understanding from reading it, it needs to be paid. If you come into the Philippines, you can only bring $10,000 in and 10,000 pesos cash. You can't bring any more unless you declare it at the airport. Okay, but have a look at it. Really interesting. It's a lot simpler than what people were making out. The tourist visa, or they call it the travel visa, hasn't gone away. There are more ways to check up on what you're doing and where you're staying. And if you break the law and you don't follow what the BI are saying, then you'll get blacklisted. You know, guns, pornography, working when you're coming here, doing your YouTube channel when here, that's a business. You have to say that you're a businessman and you have to turn around and relate to being business. When you go into the business side of it, you then have a whole new gambit of what's your company called, where's your company registered, and you have to have that ID and you have to have that paperwork. Yeah. So that's visas. But check it, it's in, it's up and running, and I went on there yesterday and it turned around and redirected me when I went to book a ticket to Philippine visa. And in there it's got all the links, it's got all the information that you require. So for my subscriber that asked me yesterday, have a look at it. The visas are there. I don't know when they're going to open the Philippines. That's a whole new kettle of fish. I know that shields are not going to be worn outside. The IAT are going to be changing it. But for me, in Angal, having my bula-bula soup with my rice. Take care. Like, share, subscribe, guys. And look after yourselves. Got any questions about the visas, let me know. But the link is in my banner. It's the Philippine flag. Click on it. Everything's in there. It's got the application forms. It's got all the red buttons to press that you need to complete, and it will take you through the journey as you complete one piece of paper at a time. And if it opens up ever again, then what you want to turn around and do is print off 4 copies with 8 photographs, because you'll need it when you get here. Okay? Take care.